Hello, que mi gente. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Okay, I don't know if you can see my face of frustration, and I'm okay, and I hope everybody is doing okay. You know, we are alive and we're having fun. We're enjoying life. We're traveling. We're working. We're going to school. Whatever we're doing, and we are okay. I'm okay, and we are in traffic too. You know, right now I'm in traffic. I can show you because I don't want to take the camera, the phone from the mount. But let me explain to you what I'm talking about. So if you watching these, you're a person that watches YouTube videos. You know, you're a person that visits YouTube, the YouTube platform. And anybody who's familiar with the YouTube platform knows that YouTube is a platform that pays you for people watching your videos. But there is qualification criteria that needs to be met by a YouTube creator in order to qualify for payment. And the two most important criteria to qualify for the program where you can get paid for the videos that you for the videos that you post on YouTube. The two most important are this. Number one, you have to have at least 1,000 followers. 1,000 not followers, 1,000 subscribers. Because people can follow you, can watch your content, but they don't hit subscribe. So they have to be subscribed to your channel. In YouTube, the algorithm, the AI of YouTube, you know, recognizes that on every single channel that exists on their platform. That's one of the criteria that needs to be met for 1,000 subscribers. And the second criteria, so they both need to be side by side together in order to qualify. You cannot have one or the other, or you cannot have one without the other. They have to be both together. 1,000 subscribers, and the second one is you need to have your channel watched for as long as 4,000 hours in the last year. So YouTube calculates from today to 365 days prior to today, how many hours you have collected people watching your content, and that number has to be 4,000 or greater. So if you have those two qualifications, you qualify, you meet the criteria qualifications for YouTube to send you an invitation to participate on the YouTube Partnership Program, or what we call it, monetization program. Now YouTube has actually changed the rules on the criteria of qualification needed to be able to qualify for the monetization program. Starting February 1st next year, 2027. Let me put it this way. As of right now, the qualifications are two in order to qualify to get paid for from your videos, to get paid by YouTube. 1,000 subscribers on your channel, 4,000 watch time hours recorded on your channel on the last 365 days. That is the current criteria for YouTube. Now, starting next year on February 1st, the criteria changes. The 1,000 subscriber doesn't change. It doesn't go high or low. It stays at 1,000. You still need 1,000 people to click subscribe on your channel. The second criteria, the 4,000 watch hours, that changes. That's gonna go from 4,000 to 8,000. So 1,000 subscribers, 8,000 hours of watch time needed after February 1st, 2027 in order to qualify. And that might not mean a lot for people who already have YouTube channels that have been already monetized and for some time already, and every video they post today, tomorrow has thousands of views, and they have no problem because they already have the fan base or the follower, the community that follows that channel. so that as soon as they post a video, everybody watches it. So they don't have a problem. They already got there. Now the issue is for small channels, for new channels, for rookies, newbies, new channels, small channels, and people like me who enjoy doing this. And I actually want to be part of the monetization program, because who don't want to get paid for doing something that they love, right? But I have a full-time job because I still gotta pay the bills. So I don't have enough time to do what I need to do with YouTube. I have to maybe, most of what I do is travel. I like to go on cruises. So every time I book a cruise or whatever, I go on a cruise, I take videos, I edit them. When I come back, I post them up, and then I have to sit and wait until I go on another cruise to make more videos, It's hard. It's hard to be resilient, to be consistent on posting. There's a traffic jam. I'm on I-95. I'm driving from Orlando to West Palm Beach, so yeah, it's not looking very good, but I'm not in a rush. But going back to YouTube, for people like me, it's gonna be harder if February 1st, 2027 comes around and I don't meet and I haven't reached a threshold for the qualification on the monetization program. I'm gonna be, I don't want to say, I'm gonna be messed up, because now it's gonna be double the hard work, and the waiting is gonna be longer now to be able to get 8,000 watch hours for YouTube to say, okay, let me send you an invitation here, apply, give me your bank information, and we're gonna start paying you money for every 1,000 views that you get on your videos, because that's how it works. The monetization program, it's money that you receive from YouTube. YouTube gets the money from the advertisers that place those commercials on your video, the ads. They pay YouTube. YouTube retains a big chunk of it, and they share the rest of it with whoever owns the content where they place that advertisement. So that's how it works. But it doesn't get triggered until you hit 1,000 views. So for every single video that you have on your channel, once you meet the criteria to qualify as a monetization recipient, every single video that you have on your channel, every time 1,000 people see it, you get paid. This video, every time 1,000 people see it, you get paid. And it resets. So the same video every day could generate you something, So I want to get there, and I was okay. It's gonna take time. Just be patient. Do videos and post videos whenever I can, and eventually it's gonna happen. No, YouTube had to get gritty and then come make it. Or maybe it's because so many people actually doing it and getting qualified. They actually said, let's slow this down. Let's make it a little bit harder for people to join the monetization program. So let's change, the watch hours. They didn't even change it 10% or 25%. They doubled it from 4,000 to 8,000. So like I said, that might not be a big deal for some channels, because they've already been established as mature and grandfathered, in the system. But those other channels that we recently started, or those channels that we've been struggling on making content fast enough, because we don't have the time, because we have a full-time job, because we have kids or whatever, and we haven't reached the 1,000 subscribers, which I haven't. If you can see on my channel, right now I have less than 400. I need 1,000. And then watch time hours I have until February 1st. So today is Thursday, the 13th of August, 2026. So September, October, November, December, January, 5 months. 5 months left. January 31st will be the last day to make sure that I have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And I don't have it. I'm far away from it. So, yes, if February 1st comes around and I'm not there, frustration is gonna be a lot bigger. But it is life. It is, it's not my platform. It's their rules, and it's not impossible because it's hard. Yes, it's gonna be hard for me. But if it will happen eventually. Excuse me. But for those channels, like I said, that have already matured, that have already been qualified, they've been around for years, and they have a huge community of subscribers, and they have a big catalog of videos, and they just continue to get watch time hours. They can make the 8,000 watch hours in 2 weeks, because they already have the community that comes back to their channel and watch everything that they post. And they're also another thing, that they are full-time YouTubers, so they have all the time in the world to deal with YouTube, to edit videos, to make videos, and that's all they do. But some of us still working an actual full-time job, which I want to retire, and I would love to just dedicate myself to kind of making content on YouTube and get some money from it and survive. I wouldn't mind that. Retire, get whatever the government has coming for me, the retirement from my 401k, from my company, and deal with it. Minimalistically start a new way of life, and I'm looking forward to that. But if I don't make it by February 1st, 2027, it's gonna be a longer stretch. But I'm not giving up. I am continuing to go to the finish line, and I hope you actually come with me. And I know depends on the kind of videos that you post. A lot of people, they make a daily video, 15-minute video, 12-minute video, whatever. They sit in front of the camera and they have something to talk about. That's called a niche. You have a certain type of topic that you can talk about. My videos so far have not been that type of video where I can just be here in the car, or be sitting at work, or be sitting in my bed, or be sitting wherever you can actually make a video. My videos have been so far about vacation. In order to make more videos about vacation, guess what? I have to go on vacation. I have to go get on a cruise, and I'm not doing that very often because I have an obligation with my job. So yes, it is frustrating, but it's nobody's fault. So I'm just passing it along, that if you didn't know, now you know. YouTube actually has made it harder for smaller channels and new channels to reach the qualifications for the monetization acceptance by February 1st next year, 2027. So remember that channels on YouTube get pushed out based on engagement. Engagement means people clicking on your videos, people watching your videos, people commenting on your videos and hitting the little like, So even if you don't watch my video, just click the like button. That's called engagement, and we could all help you. Everything that I watch on YouTube, because I like to make videos for YouTube, but I also watch other people's content. Everything that I watch, I click like, because I know what engagement is, and I know that's how YouTube takes your channel and shows it to the world. But if it's not a channel that is engaging, YouTube is the algorithm for YouTube, which is AI, is gonna see it as this channel sucks. I'm not gonna push it out because nobody's gonna see it. And so please click subscribe, click like, click comment, and you don't have to write anything like comment. Just do a little emoji. If you're on your phone, you can do a little emoji. If you're on a computer and you got Windows, hit the Windows key and period. That hit Windows key and period, and a new menu for emojis is gonna pop up, and you could choose any emojis that you want. You don't have to say anything or write a thesis. Just put an emoji, or say, even if it's something negative, just say, you suck. I'll take it. It's a comment. YouTube is gonna see it as a comment. Yeah, we all help each other out here in this community. So I don't do many videos talking like this. I do videos traveling, getting on a cruise, and enjoying what I'm doing and showing you what I am enjoying on cruise ships. So today is not a video about that, but nevertheless, I want to kind of add to it. I want to start posting more, especially posting more every week before we hit the deadline of February 1st next year. Hopefully, let's see what happens. With your help, I can get closer. I know I'm very low on subscribers, and right now I think watch time hours I have like 2,570 something, almost 2,600 watch time hours. So if I can push that just by you guys watching my videos before February 1st next year, hit that 4,000, then I don't have to worry. Once I get qualified, I don't have to worry about 8,000 hours after February 1st. So let's get there, people. Let's get there. So thank you very much. I hope this was informative. And if you are somebody that's on YouTube all the time, you might already know by now, but I still wanted to post this out there because I know there's an audience for everything, and there are people that still didn't know by the time they got to my video. So yeah, YouTube has raised the watch time hours from 4,000 to 8,000 in order to qualify for payment. That's it. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't, and come back and see what type of content I put next, which most likely is gonna be about traveling, about cruising, or some news from YouTube. I will be popping up more often because consistency and putting up a lot of videos is what's gonna help me get recognized and get people to subscribe and get watch time hours. So come back to my channel and check out what I'm doing next, okay? I'll see you on the next one, guys. Thank you very much. I'm out.